Bryson DeChambeau is with us now at the 107th PGA Championship. We just have a couple minutes here, so we'll jump right into questions. Anybody? Mark?
Bryson, just talk about the round, sum it up compared to yesterday.
Yeah, it was a weird day today. Much like yesterday, I felt like I was playing good, just not getting anything out of it. Today was a little bit better on some of the holes. Still got some weird breaks out there. That's what this golf course does to you, and it's tricky. The wind kind of swirling. But for the most part, I felt pretty good. Not my best driving, although I'm hitting it really far right now, which is great. Wedge play needs to be cleaned up a little bit, and take more advantage of the par fives and short par fours for me.
Like 14.
Bryson, in a good position going into the weekend. What sort of score do you think's out there at the weekend with conditions improving and the weather getting better as the week's gone on?
It depends on where the pins are. The pins have been mostly on top of crowns this week, which has made it a very difficult test of golf. You have to have your irons super precise this week, which we all know how good my wedges are. So that makes it a little more difficult for me. That's okay, though, and it's a great test. I just got to have my putting a little bit more on and keep playing the way I am. I mean, it easily could be 7, 8 under right now, or, I could be even par. So just keep moving along, and I think 65, 64 is out there. Homa shot it out there today, and I definitely saw it out there. I just didn't accomplish it.
We'll wrap it up with Doug and then James here.
Bryson, when you talk about weird breaks, is that mostly on the ground or in the air?
It's in a little bit of the air for sure, and then like today, just on 9, I hit it down the left-hand side, had a little bit of a draw, and it bounced into the rough, and was sitting up, and I just went under it a fraction and hit the top of the face and came out dead. Really regret not just spending 10 more seconds just to look at it and go, okay, I need to choke down a little bit on that second shot, and
it looked good by the eye?
Huh?
It looked good to your eye, just the way it was sitting?
Yeah, it was just too high. It was sitting up high, and I went underneath it just a little bit. 14, had a weird bunker lie. It was on a bit of a downslope in the front of the bunker, and it just weird golf stuff. It happens all the time, and hopefully I get a couple more breaks tomorrow.
Do you ever look back at what went right today? Break-wise?
Oh, yeah.
Not like great shot, great spot, but a nice bounce?
Yeah, like number 4. Number 4, I pushed it a little right. The wind died, but it stayed up in that little front right section, made birdie. 2, I thought I hit a perfect drive as well. Just aimed it too far left, caught the trees, and went down in the pine straw. 17.
I thought we were talking about good breaks.
I'm trying to think. There really wasn't many today, actually. I'm sorry. I wish I could say there was. Darn it.
James?
Tomorrow.
Bryce, we were talking to Max earlier, and he sort of brought up that he feels like at times when he's speaking with the media, his openness can kind of be an issue for him and maybe not a strength. I'm just wondering if that has ever happened to you.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand the question. Say it again.
Max was saying that basically when he is speaking to the media, his openness, his willingness to kind of like bare himself.
Oh, really?
People can be a weakness.
I wouldn't know that at all.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, look, I think it's important the way it's presented. Coming from a light-hearted position, sometimes the openness can be scary. And I commend Max for being that way, and I think people should respect him for that. I was very much like that early on, and I'm a little more kind of focused on what I'm going to say, what I intend to say now. But I think it's great that the more players that we can have that are more open out here, I think that's only going to benefit the game of golf. I think once you see how much good we actually can do for the game and what we're trying to do for the game, I hope people can see that for the light that it is, and I commend Max for doing that. For me, I mean, yeah, you can say there's been times where I've been too open, and now it's a matter of just showing more of just who I am.
Thanks for your time, Bryson. Appreciate it.
Thanks.